Boy Scout tried to survive a zombie apocalypse with a hot girl, quote unquote.
This is Story Recapped. Today, I'm going to explain an action, comedy, and horror film called Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse.
I guarantee you, I'm not going to get scared one time and it's talking about some horror film. I promise y'all. Let's make a bet in chat, bro.
Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. In the hallways of a research facility,
Watch out and take
Ron,
care, it's crazy.
a janitor, listens to a song and dances while he mops the floors. As he enters the laboratory,
That's that Michael Jackson or Lil Wayne.
Goes on a break to get a snack from a vending machine. While Ron's cleaning the area, a covered section of the room sparks his curiosity. Behind the tarp is a patient, and as Ron inspects him, the man suddenly moves and makes Ron accidentally disable his life support. Afraid of the consequences, Ron takes matters into his own hands and gets on top of the patient to do CPR.
What the
By
fuck?
the vending machine, the scientist encounters a problem of equal importance.
You are a janitor. Why are you stepping out of your line? You shouldn't have been curious. What do you, like, do your job. What
His
the
tackies get stuck. Because the chest compressions
Did he
don't
say
work,
tackies?
Ron has no choice but to perform mouth-to-mouth resuscitation.
You don't have to do
Disgusted
that.
by the patient's rotten mouth, he feeds him a pack of Tic Tacs but still doesn't go through with it. Feeling hopeless, he presses down with even greater strength, rupturing the patient's abdomen. Unfortunately, the patient is revealed to be a zombie when his eyes open. Scared for his life, the janitor tries to escape but trips and falls. Meanwhile, the scientist has no idea of the horrors
Bro, I'm
happening.
not gonna lie to you, man. Janitor is like a 3 out of 10 character right now. He's like a 3 out of 10. No, he's a 4 because he gave him Tic Tacs. Okay, he gave him Tic Tacs, so I'll give him a 4. I give him a 4.
Behind him, severely injured, Ron tries to get the scientist's attention but gets caught by the zombie. But the scientist reaches for his tackies.
Okay, he's a 5.
Janitor now turns into a zombie and attacks him. Meanwhile, Scout Leader Rogers plays a video showing how fun it is to be a scout. It's recruitment day, and the only student who's decided to attend their orientation immediately leaves. A scout named Carter accepts that no one wants to join the scouts anymore, but Augie thinks otherwise. However, Ben agrees with Carter.
How many of y'all
it's a waste of time.
How many of y'all were Boy Scouts? Bless me. Oh my god. I don't know many Boy Scouts growing up. I don't know any black Boy Scouts. Every Boy Scout I know was Caucasian.
Despite the rough start, Leader Rogers tries to cheer up the boys since Augie will receive a prestigious badge.
Are there such
He then
things
assigns
as
them their
black
duties
Boy
for their
Scouts?
camp out that night before ending the meeting by reciting the scouts' honor. In Ben's car, he and Carter talk about their plans to leave the scouts and how they'll break the news to Augie. With junior year coming up, they don't want to be a scout anymore, but they're hesitant to tell their friend about it as Augie might think that they're abandoning him. As they talk about the girls that they can get during their junior year, they accidentally hit a deer. Curious.
Ain't no way they just hit a deer and that nigga just flew like that. Is this car like has deflective purposes? Like does it have a shield over it?
Junior year, they accidentally hit a
That's not how hitting a deer works, bro. That nigga's not gonna fly like that. Okay, bro.
deer. Curious, they exit the vehicle to look at it, and soon, Ben walks back to the car to assess its damage while Carter takes a selfie with a dead animal. Moments after, while Ben changes his flat tire, Carter's sister Kendall coincidentally arrives. Kendall walks up to them, leaving Ben completely mesmerized. However, Kendall's boyfriend Jeff
Oh nah, yeah, Jeff got you outclassed in every way, boy. I'm sorry, buddy. You don't have a chance. You don't have a chance, man. Jeff got you, bro.
By throwing a football at his face. Then, Ben tells him about the accident while Carter awkwardly flirts with his sister's friend, Chloe. Kendall has known Ben since they were children, and she treats him like a little brother.
Ben. I'm just gonna say my nigga Ben 10 would never let this happen, bro.
Ben then talks to Kendall about the deer before pointing to where it was before. However, to his surprise, the deer is gone, and only its bloodstains are left. Later on, Jeff says he'll see them at the party that night. As soon as they leave, Carter unleashes his excitement, telling Ben they got invited to the senior party. Despite the exciting news, Ben's mind is elsewhere as the missing deer leaves him feeling troubled.
Yeah, as soon as that deer disappeared, what are y'all doing, bro? Me personally, I'm going home. I don't care about y'all party, bro. Jeff got me outclassed anyways. I'm going home.
Have a ceremony to attend in the evening. Ben hesitates to go to the party. Because of this, Carter proposes that they leave once Rogers and Augie are asleep and return in the morning, making Ben eventually agree. Out in the woods, Rogers comes across the scientist's ID from the laboratory near the area. He then hears an odd noise from the bushes, and as he goes to look, a deer pops out and attacks him. Fortunately, Rogers kills the deer with his lucky knife, losing his wig in the process. However, seconds after, the zombie scientist...
First off, how trash... First off, okay, I get you're a Boy Scout. That doesn't mean you have to investigate everything you hear, right? That means you look at where you see the thing coming from. This is what you do. If you hear something strange, you look at it, and then you go like this. And then you run.
The scientist sneaks up to Rogers and bites his neck, making him drop his lucky knife. At a liquor store, Carter asks a beggar to buy beer for him and Ben. While they wait, a woman named Denise enters the store. She's famous for dropping out of school and allegedly becoming an exotic dancer at the club across the
I was about to say, she looked like all she does is sell butt and smoke cigarettes.
Street. As they gossip, Carter notices that the beggar is not buying what he wants, forcing him to go inside. While Carter confronts the beggar, Denise exits the store but then drops her worn-down bag. Making use of his expertise with knots, Ben fixes her bag straps. Grateful, Denise returns the favor by buying them bottles of beer. Later that afternoon, Ben and Carter...
I wanted a Snickers and a Kit Kat! What the hell you give me beer for?
With Augie in the woods. Their scout leader isn't there yet, but since Rogers is never late, Augie assumes that spending the night without supervision is some sort of final test. As the three of them set up a tent and all the camping necessities, they show how great their friendship is throughout the afternoon. At the party, Jeff and all the camping necessities, they show how great their friendship is through.
This is the same reason I couldn't be on the wrestling team, bro. Why are all wrestling teams so weird? They just be putting all types of shit in your face, bro. My wrestling team, they had a dude, they were on the bus. Dude was knocked out on the bus. Other man pulled down his pants and spread his cheeks and put his face in his butt. I don't understand wrestling teams, bro. Why?
Throughout the afternoon, at the party, Jeff and Kendall greet Chloe. Worried, Kendall asks them if they've seen Carter, to which they reply that they haven't. After saying this, Jeff and Chloe share a sinister stare, hinting that they did something malicious. After an evening of eating s'mores and exchanging stories, the three scouts eventually fall asleep. Then, in the middle of the night, Carter wakes Ben up to go to the party. On their way to the car, the two come across the lucky knife that Rogers dropped. Ben once again feels reluctant to go, but Carter further convinces him. As they start the car, the headlights turn on, revealing
I didn't get scared. There was chicken that went down my throat wrong. You feel what I'm saying? There was chicken that went down my throat wrong and it hurt. It hurt my esophagus.
feeling Augie in his disappointed face. Augie knows about the party, and the tense situation pushes Carter to confess their plan to leave the scouts. With his closest friends turning their backs on him, Augie does the same and leaves without a word. Ben tries to reason out with him, but gets completely ignored. As they drive through the town,
y'all letting y'all homeboy go through the woods in the middle of the night by himself? See, this is how I know you cocks are different. You cocks are just different people.
That the streets are empty. Despite Ben's suspicion, they decide to stop by the liquor store, where Ben notices that the door has been smashed. On the other hand, Carter sees that the exotic club's bouncer has gone missing and invites Ben to come inside with him.
What? Okay, so it looks like the the gas station was robbed, and the bouncer is gone. And you're thinking about clubbing. I just don't understand.
Money from the ATM. Ben finds a seat and gets surprised when a woman slowly walks up to the pole.
Oh, look,
not looking normal.
Denise.
She dances first before preparing to bite Ben, but Carter showers her with dollar bills just in time.
No, that's not Denise.
Even though they notice her odd appearance, they assume it's part of the experience.
Is that a zombie?
And the zombie bouncer barges in. He chases after the two.
Wait, so even though she's a zombie, she's still a stripper at first?
Inside the restroom, the bouncer opens each stall, while Ben hides in the last stall awaiting his doom. As the bouncer opens Ben's stall, his head explodes as Denise comes to the rescue with a shotgun.
What?
In the main room, Carter gets pinned to the ground by the other zombie. With a broken bottle, he stabs it. And
wait, so how was the bouncer smart enough to open every door to find him? These are smart zombies. They're
accidentally lets his
intelligent.
blood pour all over him. Ben and Denise then come out of the restroom, and as the boys hysterically discuss what's happening, they realize that Denise is actually a cocktail waitress. Meanwhile, Augie visits Scout Leader
So she's
Rogers' house, seeing
Man, so she's not even selling her butt. We made all those assumptions. See, chat, this is why you don't judge someone before you know them, because you can end up looking stupid like this. This was a lesson I was trying to teach y'all, bro. Don't judge someone before you actually know their story.
no one is home, he enters the living room. At the club, Denise
Got some
tries
Chinese
explaining
food?
to
Good.
the boys what's happening before shooting a zombie in the head to show them how to kill one. Then, they rush to the car to avoid a zombie horde. However, as they're about to leave, a wheel detaches, forcing them to stop to change the tire. While Denise holds the zombies off, the scouts manage to attach the
How
tire,
fast did he
and
change that? Is she in NASCAR? That nigga changed that tire fast as hell.
they barely escape a zombie that chases them on all fours. At the same time, Augie eats snack bars in Roger's kitchen while writing him a note. Suddenly, he feels a disturbance in his stomach, so he decides to relieve himself. A zombie reaches for Augie in the bathroom through an open window, but he bends forward just in time to pull his pants up.
You have a window at your head in the bathroom? Is that not scary? That means anyone could be looking over you while you poo. Or you brushing your teeth, no matter what. Someone could just be looking. That's terrifying.
Afterward, he returns to the kitchen and sees zombie Rogers. Rogers steps closer and reveals his pale skin and mangled neck, terrifying and confusing Augie. Then, he chases Augie through the living room and into the basement. where
Run,
Augie
fat boy,
falls
run!
downstairs.
Or
With a can of
fall or
flammable
roll.
spray and a lighter, Augie torches Rogers and knocks him out with a paddle. Later
Okay,
on,
fat
Augie
boy!
pulls up Rogers before leaving, unaware that he is broken free. In a police station, Ben, Carter, and Denise find out that the town has been evacuated. Seeing the
What?
zombie horde approaching them, they immediately take shelter inside, where Ben and Carter help each other in killing a zombie cop.
How
They
did
then
they-
enter a
how
cell
did they
and accidentally
evacuate so
lock
fast?
themselves in when the zombies fled the station, leaving them trapped. While Carter takes a nap, Ben finishes his makeshift spear.
He took a nap? What? How do you nap in this situation?
JTG donated $1. Yo, did you move?
No, I just, redesigned the place. You feel me? I'm an interior designer, so, I just moved some things around, painted some wall, the simple stuff, man.
Suddenly, a song plays loudly in the distance, luring all the zombies out and giving Ben a chance to get the keys. Outside, Augie is revealed to be the one who put the song on. As he tries to
Shout
sneak
out
past all the
Augie, bro!
zombies, he accidentally sets off another car's alarm, attracting
Fuck Augie, bro!
their attention. Back inside, Ben hooks the keys with the modified spear but drops them. To make things worse, Augie arrives and unknowingly kicks it into a drain pipe. Unable to reach the keys, Augie lockpicks the cell while a zombie sneaks up behind him who gets stabbed by Ben. As the four escape, Carter closes the gate behind him.
I don't know
trapping
if
the policewoman.
Augie's a
The
W
buttons
or
on
a
the
L
picture
right
give
now.
in, exposing her chest.
What?
Hypnotized, Carter steals a necessary
What?
squeeze before leaving.
What?
Denise
He saw her breast coming out. He was like, huh. Just no. Oh my God.
and the three scouts meet a lone zombie. After noticing the Britney Spears branding on the zombie's shirt, Augie begins singing a Britney Spears song to confuse it. By some miracle, the zombie sings too, but then it gets shot in the head by a soldier,
What?
ending their fun. In his
A
vehicle,
Negro.
the soldier informs him that the
Negro.
military has put the town on lockdown. Upon hearing this, Ben asks if the people at the party have been evacuated, but the soldier has no idea what he's talking about. Concurrently, outside the venue of the party, a zombie is seen making its way inside. On the other
The black
side
man
of
better
town,
not die.
the group arrives at the address Jeff gave Carter and realizes that they've been misled. Augie mocks them for ditching him earlier, and as the argument escalates, they begin fighting like kids. Unamused, Denise watches their childish behavior before realizing that the soldier has turned into a zombie.
How?
Shouting and fighting for dear life, Denise alerts the scouts and they rush to help. After the struggle, Denise repeatedly crushes the soldier's head with the vehicle
They couldn't let the black man live for shit, man. There was no need to kill him.
door, killing him. Suddenly, the radio receives a transmission from the military. They can hear the announcement, but they can't use the radio to respond. Without a way to communicate, the military will bomb the town with them still there. Now that the stakes are known, they
Bomb
must
them?
save Kendall. But first, they have to get her diary where she jots down every detail of her life and perhaps the party's location. After some driving, the
Okay. That's very odd, I would say. This man said they need to get her diary. Okay, I mean, whatever to survive, I guess.
The group arrives at Carter's home and quickly searches Kendall's room for her diary. Meanwhile, an infected neighbor sneaks inside the house, which immediately Ben hears. He then tells Augie and Carter to check downstairs, and the two reluctantly go. Alone with Ben, Denise sees Kendall's picture, commenting on how attractive she is, despite his intense attraction.
She's in high school. By the way, I have no clue how old they are. I'm not gonna lie.
At Kendall, Ben is too much of a coward to confess, so, to give him an ounce of confidence, Denise offers to kiss him. As he leans in, he accidentally headbutts her. They also feel
Not only did you mess up, it's also not the time and the place.
notice a zombie jumping on a trampoline outside, for they are busy kissing each other. Now satisfied, Denise advises Ben to do the same to Kendall. Downstairs, Carter locks the open door, unaware of the zombie.
What in the Disney Channel, bro?
Turn upstairs, the zombie attacks Carter, and all his shouting attracts the zombies outside. After getting hit by Augie, the zombie loses her dentures. Another zombie then breaks in and pins Augie to the floor while Carter is held down by his zombie neighbor. She pulls down his pants and gnaws on his behind.
I know.
Unable to bite because she has no teeth. At the same
I know they did not, bro. I know they didn't. I know they didn't just do it. What the
time, Augie eliminates his opponent by piercing its head with a metal rod. Then, Augie helps Carter behead the other zombie. When more zombies come in, the group is forced to lock themselves in Kendall's room. Little by little, the door gets broken down, pushing Carter to jump on the trampoline to get to the other side of the fence. After Denise follows, Augie does the same, but before Ben jumps, he sees Kendall's diary falling out of her drawer. Ben then retrieves it but can't jump as a group of zombies now occupy the trampoline.
Oh no, what do you do now?
Unfortunately,
fly!
A zombie...
Wait. What he could do is he could hop on each one of their heads, so he boom hops on one, boom hops on the other, boom hops. Yeah, do that. Just hop on their heads.
Grabs Ben, forcing him to take hold of the undead man's private parts. Stretchable and durable, the junk keeps Ben from falling.
What? He survived by grabbing his scrotum or pee-pee. I don't understand. He's dead. It shouldn't be stretchy. It should be dead. It should rip off. Oh.
Yes, Denise lures the zombies away as the zombie's private part rips, and Ben gets propelled to the other side. He then throws the severed junk right into the mouth of another zombie. Now that they have the diary, they make their way to a neighbor's house to find a vehicle. There, they meet the neighbor's zombie cat, which has latched itself on Augie's back. Denise then smacks it off Augie, but more cats appear from the shadows.
What?
Fearing for their lives, the group flees and manages to reach the garage and get in the neighbor's car.
Augie should be dead. There is no way Augie should still be alive right now. There is no way you could convince me that he's done the proper
the garage door, they're met by the scout leader Rogers on the road, who Ben runs over. After learning where the party is, Ben says his goodbyes to Denise on the road, who Ben runs over. After learning
they hit him. Hold on, let's watch that one more time.
Scout leader Rogers on the road, who Ben runs over.
Damn, they hit him hard. Hold on, one more time for the one time.
Who Ben runs over. After learning where
they
the party
ran that
is,
man
Ben
over.
says his goodbyes to Denise, thanking her for everything. Denise then promises to try and get help before leaving on an abandoned motorcycle. Afterward, Ben, Carter, and Augie head to a hardware store to equip themselves with all sorts of tools that they can use to kill the zombies. At the party,
yeah, that's right. There's no way Argo should be alive and a military Negro isn't. A military Negro died before Augie did. Man, that's plot armor, bro.
Your boyfriend Travis. Head to a secluded area. There, she allows him to pleasure her while she watches videos on her phone. Head to a secluded area. There, she allows him to pleasure her while she watches videos on her phone.
So now we're doing like the little TikTok where it's like a episode thing and like Subway Surfers. Now we're doing that with sex. Is that what we're doing now? Soon on Corn, all you'll be seeing is someone sucking some meat, and then you just have Subway Surfers on the bottom, or some GTA racing.
Unbeknownst to them, a jawless zombie lurks in the shadows. The zombie then mauls Travis and takes his place in giving his girlfriend a good time before killing her. Back at the party. He then mauls Travis and takes his place in giving his girlfriend a good time before killing her. Back at the party, Kendall remains worried about her brother and rejects Jeff's advances. Jeff then arrogantly reveals that he gave Carter the wrong address, infuriating Kendall. She slaps her boyfriend, and to her surprise, he pushes her back.
How are we in this situation?
For an even bigger surprise, an infected Chloe attacks Jeff and sends Kendall fleeing. Before she can leave, a horde of zombies intercepts her and they flood into the dance floor. Afraid, Kendall manages to climb a ladder when a zombie waits for her at the top. While everything turns to chaos, a loud whistle gets everyone's attention. The scouts proudly make their grand entrance, and with
There is no way they made this corny, bruh.
the weapons that they brought, they get rid of the flesh eaters. Ben kills a
What
zombie with a grass
weapons?
cutter. Carter eliminates some with his makeshift nail gun crossbow, and Augie kills 3 zombies with a single shot using his ball shooting gun. Then, Carter regrettably shoots Chloe with his nail gun, but at least he can tell people he nailed her. Amidst the chaos, Ben sees Jeff and eagerly decapitates him. Ben then tries to hurt Kendall as she screams, but a zombie rushes at him. Luckily, Carter and Augie work together to
Plot
save him.
armor!
After saving Kendall, they lead the survivors out.
Plot
Ben allows
armor!
Kendall to leave with the rest, while he and the scouts stay to hold the zombies off. With zombies following, the scouts lock themselves in a basketball court without any way out. Feeling hopeless, Augie shows them the bomb that he made, which they plan to use so they won't turn into zombies. Before lighting the bomb, Ben says his final goodbye and tells the group that he loved being a scout because it's how their friendship started, and he wouldn't trade that for the world. But then, Augie struggles to light the bomb and makes his friends nervous. Fortunately, the combined efforts of their speech and the lighter not working give Denise enough time to save them. She then leads them to a garbage chute, and as Carter goes down the hatch, the court door breaks open. In the nick of time, Augie lights the explosive and follows Ben down the
Go,
chute as the bomb
Augie!
explodes.
Somehow you're
As the
still
group
alive!
rejoices, they see Scout Leader Rogers, still alive somehow, hobbling towards them. Suddenly, a grenade is thrown near his feet and blows him to bits.
Oh,
Not long
yeah.
after, the military finally arrives
Okay,
to save them.
yep, of
The
course they
following
did.
day, the evacuation commences.
Where's
and the injured
Denise
people
at?
Get treated, while
Denise
Ben
is a
thanks
real
Denise
one.
for saving them. She
Oh,
urges
there
him
she
to
is.
approach Kendall. With his newfound confidence, Ben walks up to Kendall and kisses her, leaving Augie cheering and Carter frowning.
Subscribe to watch more videos
Wow,
like this.
Denise got the short end of the stick, man. That's what happens when you're so badass. They always try to find a way to give you the short end. Poor Denise, man.